Alright, got the live, I think. Okay. No. All messages. There we go. No, I don't want that. I don't even think I made that. Hello, if anybody's there. Holy crap. Hello, hello, how are you guys? Just want something normal here. Hello, hello, hello. You guys are my members. Let me know what your questions are. I got a bunch of cards pulled out from the last love letter I did in the way here. Get them out of the way. I got Chris and Rick. Is that a butterfly next to my name? I'm not sure. Could be. I don't think those haven't been there before, have they? They might have changed them. Or it might be like set to like, oh, this person's been here for this, because I think they do stuff like dependent upon the time. But at one point I did try to put in stuff that was like, I tried to put in like pictures for that stuff, and then I think I gave up. So there could be pictures in there that are just like random. Like you can, when you make a membership, you can put specific pictures for specific people and reasons, but you should have the same picture that you've had all along, I would think, unless they've been like, oh, you've been here longer than the other people. I don't know. I really don't know. It's one of those weird things. Like I've noticed that you got your 6-month crown now. Okay. I've noticed that like they had like specific ones already up in there, and I think they also changed stuff randomly, you know what I mean? I have not been into the settings of the member stuff in a long time, so don't really know what's in there. But yeah, kind of looks like one, but it also looks kind of weird, like there's something on it. Again, it could just be like some random ass picture from either their like basic stuff that they give to you, or from within my computer somewhere that was just like, yeah, whatever, just put this here for now and I'll come back later, and then never came back for it. So, but thank you for being here long enough to get pretty pictures that are different, that are than others, because that's probably the only reason why. Oh no, I just noticed that my fucking little bracelet over there is broken. People are trying to fuck with me. People are trying to fuck with me. It's one of my protective bracelets, and I never even saw that it was broken until just now. I saw a demon. I've been seeing all types of stuff. I just know. People are trying to mess with me. But I'm aware. Yes, based on how long. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. So yeah, let me know. Hello, how are you? Oh yeah, she's got a different picture too, and I know she's been around. It says 25 months. Holy crap. We've been here for a long time. You get a special color for being here, or a special butterfly for being here. Tower with the Stars has one, but I didn't change it. Thank you. Yeah, there's been a lot of weird shit going on. A lot of weird energies, seeing things that like impact you significantly. Like you're gonna crash and die. Like that type of shit. So if any of my people there with their green names have a question for your reading, let me know. I got all the stuff out of the way now. cause a visceral reaction. Yeah, like I saw like while I'm driving, I saw some stuff a few times, and stuff that like impacts your ability to drive safely, like in the middle of the road. That's not really there, and I knew it wasn't really there, but at the same time wasn't sure if it wasn't really there. It's dark out, so it's like you need to be careful. Like, am I gonna die right now, or am I gonna, you know, is that something I'm actually gonna hit, or is it safe for me to continue driving? Type of crap happening. And then so many synchronicities like tied to it specifically with like demon stuff popping up, and then just now karmic Orion energy. um just weird shit popping up. Yes, trying to be safe, calling on protection. Good stuff's happening regardless, but I've noticed there's always that type of like split, like, oh, there's good stuff happening, but here's a little bit of fucked up weird shit. Just like nobody wants you to have good shit, so they're gonna mess with it. Look, protection, intuitive insights, protection. Just keep on calling on protection. So, Archangel Michael, angels, ascended masters, multidimensional beings, Pleiadian, Nocturne, Lyran, Andromeda, Seer, Pagan, Avian consciousness, please assist. Calling in the protection, the divine alignment, grounding that vortex to shift the timelines, calling on that energy of the Pleiadians, and assisting us to be anchored into the unconditional love of Gaia, bring it all the way up to the light of source, speed it up to just under the speed of light for transmutation, so that anything outside or inside of the vortex is not the vibration of the Mahatma. Love without condition cannot be allowed to enter in or will be transmuted out to the appropriate levels, so that we can have abundance and blessings and opportunities. Bring down that pillar of light through the center of the vortex into the crown, informing us of everything we need to know, allowing us to see what we need to see, allowing us to speak in alignment with our truth and authenticity, and allowing us to bring unconditional love, compassion, empathy, and the energy of gratitude down through the heart and into our solar plexus, so we are confident and strong, passionate, engaged, balanced relationship with ourselves and others, and safe, secure, and healthy in the physical world. It's been crazy stuff, I have to think. Yeah, there's been a lot. There's been so many weird things going on. But yeah, I feel like there's been like merging of timelines, like weird, just like there's like, again, like I said, there's good things and bad things. There's a lot of feminine energy, which is also coming in. Like, I made a 3.5 hour long video the other day. I got it down to 3 hours, and then I got it down to 2 hours, and it's uploaded. I just have to like put the stuff in and then hit publish. And I literally finally freaking finished like editing it at 8 p.m. tonight, but I started it like last week. So it's taken me a while to get it up here for you, but a lot of what's been coming through is like primordial energy connected to the feminine and connected to all of that. And so just so many things, like every time I fucking turn around or look at something, it's like, oh, here's another thing that totally ties to that thing that you said yesterday, or that one thing that you talked about or you're trying to talk about. So it's just an ever expanding energy happening. It's almost like, yeah, there's a lot of that stuff going too. Like it's like going into portals or into other dimensions, and having a lot of that energy of like, I've already been here, I've already done this, things kind of repeating. Deja vu. I've really had to step up my nurturing the past few days. I slept for like so long, my dad thought I was dead. He was like, I haven't heard from you since like the day before the day that it was on. And he's like, could you please just like flush the toilet or do something? Because like, I have not heard from you. I haven't heard the dog. I have not heard anything. I'm like, sorry, I was fucking sleeping. Like, the half the time that I want to sleep, I don't get to sleep. And the other time, it's like, it's just not working out. It's either like I go to lay down and I wake up within 10 minutes of trying to sleep. I really had to step up. Oh, yeah. Something got retracted. Is this the right deck? Okay. So, do any of you guys have a question? I know there's a couple of you here. I had to take him to ER. Who? Oh, for your dad? It sucks when they're getting older and need to go to the hospital and do all that stuff. It sucks. What do people at my work think of me? Just asking because I overthink. You always are overthinking. Not just these days. I overthink these days. Let's see. So we have practical, grounded, solid, dutiful, measured, dependable, tangible, builder, and maker. So they do see you as like good, solid, stable, earth energy, somebody that is dependable, grounded, capable of building and making things. But they may also notice a little bit of that energy that you have with like the being um, nervous or having a little bit of anxiety or worry. But regardless of that energy of like being nervous or worried about stuff, they see you as like they probably like I see you like I know you're capable of doing great things, and when you put your mind to it you do, and you like put your all into it. But there's still like an element of anxiety or nervousness around you, so they're probably just noticing that about you. But I think that they see that you have a persistent will to win, and I do think that you can lead and finish things in a place of being successful and moving forward. Any obstacles or problems that are presented, I think that you have that ability to overcome them. So just again, remember what we've taught you over the years is to focus more so on being carefree and excited, enchanted and inception of beauty, using that power to create. Like write down the affirmations, write down the things you're grateful for, because I feel like that's going to help you to have aha moments, to have victory, to have success. Um, I think they also may see you as somebody that has like an intuition. So like you might feel like you don't know what you're doing, or like they might see you as being able to be capable in ways that other people may not have been as capable as quickly. Like yeah, like you're able to see things quickly that other people may not see as quickly. You're observant. You explore the unknown. Secrets are lifted. You have insights that sometimes other people may not have picked up on as quickly as you. With the Hierophant here, I feel like this is somebody that is, again, stable, stubborn, possessive. You're persevering, you're down to earth, you get things done, you're dependable. So they see you as somebody that's capable of doing the job and picking up on things quickly. And that even if there is any type of like barrier, mountain, or something that's in the way, like a hierarchy, um, just stuff that can be like, like a little bit of a barrier, they see you as being able to overcome any barriers that come your way and be able to like handle the stuff that's showing up in your work load. Um, I think that they would like you to let go of any of the fears or the doubts or the insecurities that you have. Like they want to be a part of your community, so don't feel like left out or feel like you're not good enough, or that like your work isn't as good as others. They do see you as getting the work done. They see you having the axe to the grind, and being capable of what it is that you're doing. So be confident in that ability to know that, yeah, you can use the energy of removing the obstacles. Chanting and channeling with your voice eliminates the suffering and those blockages, so that you can do what you need to do and feel confident about it. But you can call on Ganesh or write down things that you would like to see for these new beginnings. But I definitely think that they see you as somebody that is totally capable, doing a good job. This is a time of metamorphosis for you. It's a time of reinvention for yourself. You have that ability to be somebody that gets the job done and steps into a bigger role. Like, yeah, your attitude is everything. So just don't let your attitude of like being nervous sabotage you, because you have the ability to get through anything that works against you. Your persistence is going to pay off in the end because you are determined, and your repetition is going to help to make the dreams come true. It's going to make your dreams come into reality. Um, yeah, again, it's like anything that you find that's a little bit of an obstacle, they have total faith in, you know, they believe in you. So you do have everything you need in front of you to be in a place of accomplishing your goals, having your achievement, and seeing the expansion as a result of that. So just stay dutiful to yourself and believing that you can do what you put your mind to. Um, because I think that these people see that within you, and they're noticing that you're picking up on things quickly and easily and effortlessly. All right. I love that this has been your signature hat style for years. I would buy this merch. Oh, thank you. I did make hats at one point. It's right here. But I don't know what I did. I think I deleted it out of the thing, but I did start designing one again recently that actually is more like this than that. That's like a regular hat. But I'll probably make more again. I did start making them. I just haven't, I don't know where they are at the moment. I gotta go back in. I have like 4 different places that I made stuff on. I made some Lyran stuff. I made a backpack. I made all types of shit. But when it comes to like, oh, do you want to buy it? It's like, I don't tell anybody it exists. All right, so Chris is open to receive messages or guidance. Let's see what comes through for Chris. All right, you got the magnet again. I think did this come through for you, or this magnet came through last night, or was it yesterday? It was Tuesday for the Twin Flame Tuesday messages. This magnet came through, but I feel like it also came through in the reading that I did for you recently, where it was like you're in this energy of attracting in what you want, like becoming magnetic to the things that you would like to receive, and it's like justice for any time that you've been disconnected or away from the abundance, the blessings, the opportunities, and all of that stuff. So this is again a time for a vibrant, abundant, expansive, happy wishes coming true type of experience. And again, right here, luck, expansiveness, like a happy coincidence, the reward and the good fortune for yourself. And it's like you've been doing what you needed to do, getting to places that are bringing you into this energy now, where you will be receiving all of the blessings because of the times that you maybe had to go through the lessons. So you're going places and you can expect yourself to be seeing some movement. And yeah, the chariot is here too. So it's like you're quickly moving towards a place of receiving better outcomes. And the more that you are like nurturing and healing and allowing yourself to take care of yourself, the easier it's going to be for you to head in that direction of receiving those blessings and those opportunities. Yeah, it's like a time of a lot of like procreation, a lot more abundance, a lot more excitement, a lot more passion. We got the fire here again, so it's like enthusiastic, creative, larger than life, passionate, and inspired energies coming into your world. So again, similar messages to what we were already seeing for you. It's just like there's a lot of good opportunities that are knocking on the door for you, but they do want you to use your discernment at this time and get clear in your vision about the details that you would like to receive, because they're going to be bringing you abundance and blessings and opportunities. But if you're not very clear in what you want, sometimes those things can get like it's almost like a lost opportunity. So set time to do some ritual and like setting clear intentions on what it is that you would like to have. They're saying like ask for help and take those small steps towards bringing in those energies that you want to receive, because your selflessness, your conscious action, and your humility that you've been using towards taking care of others and showing up in the ways that you were meant to is now helping you to get your dreams to come true, and see the reward of that effort. So they do want you to like strategize a little bit. They also want you to trust that everything's working out for you, but they also want you to strategize a little bit in the fact of like letting spirit know and the universe know and even yourself know what it is that you would like to see as a result of all of the effort and work that you've been doing in this world. Look at that. Abundance and balance. Like it's coming. The abundance is coming to balance out any time of having to be in a victimhood or having to be in a disconnect or whatever. But you are the creator. So they do want you to think about what is it that I am passionate about? What is it that I do want to see coming into my reality? You know, where is it that I would like to have this expansion? Where is it that I would like to have this resurrection, this vitality? Yeah, again, so tell spirit exactly what you want for your blessings to manifest. Like they're wanting to give you the answers to your prayers, but I feel like they're kind of saying like, but we haven't heard specific prayers. Like this is really what I want, and this is where I'd like to be, and this is what I'd like to have, and this is, when I'd want to have it by. Like I started doing that affirmation last month, and I did the amount for $888. I was like, thank you, spirit, for an unexpected 800. I fucking got an unexpected $888. I swear to God, like the amounts that came through in different ways that were totally unexpected equal up to $888 by such a short time. Like if you go look at the video that I posted, it was like a day after I started it. It's on my Instagram. I had already gotten 151, and then I just like the other day I got 252, and I got 250, and I sold something else like $200. It's like right there it was like $888 just in like those few things, and they really were unexpected. But I had to say it. I had to be like, thank you, universe, for sending me the unexpected $888. I received it. I received it. I received it. And I fucking received it. So they want you to do that. They want you to like create what it is that you would like to see so that they can help you and also speak about it too. And again, like the things that I've been doing for work and stuff didn't even add into it. It was like I'm still doing my work and being a workaholic, but those things really were connected to unexpected things that like I didn't see coming. So you can really create if you're clear about it and you speak about it and you think about it and you just like put it out there. But I think they want you to do something like that in terms of like where you want to see yourself going so your wishes can be granted, if that makes sense. Yes, get specific. Yes, Cancer. Yes. Awesome sauce. All right, let me make sure. You deleted and messed up deja vu. Okay. Open to receive. Any advice on my current relationship? Sure. I'm a hat girl. I'd love a hat. Awesome sauce. Thank you very much. I have a lot of them. I ended up washing a whole bunch recently, but I always end up like getting stuck. It's the same thing. I always use the same decks over and over. Or I like wear the same hat over and over. Doesn't matter how many I have. I end up doing the same stupid things. All right. So, advice on your current relationship. So we have layers, and it says shedding the outgrown layers or the outgrown aspects, and then we have sneaky here. So this is also a synchronicity for me over the last few weeks and months, is like all this stuff tied to like the serpent and the dragon and all these things, even tied into the ocean and to like the primordial energies connected to that. But in terms of this, I feel like they're saying to shed your expectations around like sneaky behaviors or bad people or bad experiences that may have come about in other relationships or just in the relationships that you've seen in the world. Like a lot of times our first impression of love and how love goes and what occurs in a relationship can kind of get in the way of the things that we would like to see within ours, or we can start to expect that everybody's going to do what someone else already did. Yeah, like underneath that is always fighting and just like, you know, just not the greatest energy, like sneaky energy, blah blah blah, like anything you have in your mind that is blocking you from seeing the blessings of love, they're wanting you to let go. And that could also be connected to the people that you're connecting with. You might be connecting with someone that has this idea in their mind that like love is a battlefield, love is war. I've noticed that like even in my family with my sisters and stuff, like they saw the way my mother was with her people. So it's like a lot of times they'll default to that type of behavior where they're with somebody, they clearly like that somebody, or they wouldn't be with that somebody, but the whole time that they're with somebody, they talk about that somebody like they're a piece of crap and then they're no good and bop da boop. And it's like, then why are you with them? But it's like, I get why they do it because that's how they saw, you know, growing up. So this is deep wounds, clearing emotional blocks, elixirs, and crystals. I feel like it's basically just a time of letting go of any of those wounds that you could have that aren't even yours. They could just be like, you know, somewhere in the ether or somewhere in the subconscious that are influencing you in a way of like making you expect the worst, or even exhibit things about like put a behavior out that isn't necessarily authentically yours, coming from that place of all you see is love. And again, this may be for another, like the person that you're connecting with, they may have that you both could have that. There could be like a little bit of dirty laundry that is influencing you, that's still hurting you guys, that just needs to be kind of like reprogrammed so that love can happen in a harmonious way without any of those like doubts or concerns or influences from the people in this world outside of your relationship, because sometimes that happens. We get like influenced by what's going on in other people's stuff, like everybody's a cheater, everybody's a liar, everybody does this, everybody does that, and it may not be the truth. Yeah, so again, we're seeing this energy of release anything that's been causing an impasse, like a blockage to you being able to grow and allow your heart to grow and to overcome any type of, you know, weirdness that could have been in relationships. It doesn't even have to do with this specific relationship. I just feel like the orange connects to our sacral, it's our relationships, and this says guilt. Like again, your mother could have passed down some stuff or some ideas like all men do this or blah 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 blah, and I just don't think it's conducive to the growth and the love that people could have. And so it might need to be released up here to clear up any confusion or any like misconceived rejection. Like we might start to reject ourselves or expect ourselves to go through something that we don't necessarily have to go through if we can allow for those ideas and beliefs to be cleared up and allow the wisdom of our heart to expand and allow our self-worth to grow, and to know that we do deserve the truth of abundance and expansion and of love that doesn't have to be difficult. Like, people do have a soulmate, and it doesn't have to come along with all that difficulty or all that pain or all those things that sometimes people seem to equate to love. Like, oh, it's got to be difficult, oh, it's got to be hard, no love, no, nobody ever said love was easy. You know, like, there could be things that you got to work on to be able to have a good thing, but there shouldn't be a whole bunch of fear, lies, manipulation, and constant affliction within our love situations. So feels like that type of energy. Thanks so much. It's a person I've rekindled a relationship. I will affirm the shed of expectation of hurt. Thank you. Yeah, definitely pay attention to the synchronicity too, and speak up for what it is that you want. This message has been coming through a lot for people in terms of all of that. Like, we need to speak the reality. Like, thank you for the $888. Thank you for the unconditional love. Thank you for sending me an emperor that I don't have to be a queen of swords with, that I don't have to be like on the guard with, that I don't have to feel isolated from, that I don't have to expect them to cheat on me, lie to me, beat me up, hurt me, whatever. Like, I can literally have my wishes come true with a man that is committed and stable and sees me as the empress and wants to be there. So again, with the serpent here, it's all about shedding that past and allowing yourself to be comfortable in that relationship and to feel good and healthy, without this fear of like someone coming in the back door and breaking your heart with the Three of Swords. It's like, we don't have to go there. We get to make the judgment call. And if you do have someone that you're meant to be with, no matter where you go, what you do, you will find each other. And I was getting the sense that they may have their own shit too. Like, they may have a tendency to pull back at different points and be influenced by their subconscious. So be patient with them, because I definitely feel like they have the devil in the doorway influencing them and their fears. But you guys have all the tools that are needed and required to overcome that heartbreak and that expectation of heartbreak, and to choose unconditional love. And again, like I said, sometimes people don't feel worthy of that Ten of Pentacles. So at times he may like sabotage because he does not think that he's worthy or can give to you what this is, like the ultimate fulfillment. And you might need to remind him that like what ultimate fulfillment to you doesn't have to be what he thinks it is, and he doesn't have to sabotage himself from ever having it. And it may require patience and a little bit of time to get there, but ultimately you guys can have a happy come out of any mental turmoil and explore that passion without it ending in a painful situation. It's just about closing those old chapters and getting to a more comfortable place that allows for ultimate fulfillment to take place. But yeah, definitely feels like, you know, it's something that's across the planet for all of us. Basically, we have these ideas in our heads, or we see these things play out that can impact how we are in relationships. Hello, hello. Let's see. I got that one. I got that one. I got that one. Right? Yes, I did. And then Rick. How are people seeing me after the surprise ending last week? I've been super busy and staying quiet. 888 is always appreciated. Yes, it is. All right. How are people seeing me after the surprise ending last week? I've been super busy and staying quiet. All right. How are people seeing you after the surprise ending last week? All right, we got the Spirit of Connection again for you. This one comes out like every time I read for you, and it's talking about fated meeting, soulmate, divine counterpart, Spirit of Connections. I feel like people probably are seeing you in this energy of being like divinely connected and on your path to where you're supposed to be. I also have the Spirit of Gaia, which is about Mother Earth, family, and creation. So, like, if you're asking about that lady that we know of, I'm getting the sense that she's looking at you in this energy of, like, divine feminine energy, seeing you as that spiritual person that she's supposed to be connected to. And in terms of other people in the world, I do feel like they see you in the light, and they're seeing you in the energy that you're meant to be in. Yeah, like awakening, doing what you're supposed to be doing. There's this energy of the spirit of the light. Like I said, spirit of the sun, spirit of the light. People are seeing you as a divine masculine, awakening, going to this energy of a new beginning, this energy of vitality, resurrection. Anything that's been false or hidden or deceptive, it's like you're clearing those things away and coming into a time of wholeness and oneness and unity. sparking yourself into your energy of creativity, sparking that passion, that drive. There could be people out there who are envious, and I was getting that for you before when I did the long reading for you, where it's like there could be an outside influence that's not so much on, like, you know, wanting what's best for you. But regardless, I do think that people are recognizing that you're having the clarity in regards to this and that you are aligned with the truth. So even if other people try to knock you off your path or keep you from what you're meant to have, you are in this energy of being the leader and having the respect and the recognition that's going to get you your gifts and the generosity and the assistance that you would like to have, because you're an alchemizer, you're a manifester, you're a healer, and you're doing what you need to do to transmute any of that bullshit. So there is this energy of contracts and promises and commitments on the way for you. Spirit of the ring is a part of like the prophecy. Even if there's bad news or, you know, ill intent or darkness around you, you're still going to get to the outcome because you aren't allowing yourself to be held back by that. It's like you've got the freedom to be beautiful, and again, you have the perception, the awareness, and the foresight to continue from the like healthy foundation that you're establishing, and you have the grace, the elegance, and the ease that is needed to kind of find your energy of justice and balance, and to heal any karma. And you again are cleansing and healing away any of that bullshit that has kept you from recognizing your value as somebody that's, you know, unique, beautiful, one of a kind, irreplaceable type of person. So I do think that you're just in alignment at this time with that light, and regardless of what people would like to do, that they're unable to tame you. You got that wild freedom, yeah, spark of the passion, the excitement, that energy of like fire and desire. Spirit of connections fits. I know who the envious outside influence are. Yeah, look at that. Fucking voices, goblins, nightmares. So it's like, so, there is that type of you know, outside darkness that wants to impact you, but it's like you have the awareness, you have the clarity, you're able to see, you got the crystal ball, you already know who the fuck it is, and so they don't have any chance of keeping this from you, from your resurrection. It's like you have the boundaries to be like, no means no, I'm going to speak up, I'm going to keep doing what I need to do, and people recognize that about you. I think even the people who don't want you to have what you're meant to have recognize that about you. And your soulmate recognizes that about you. Your soulmate keeps coming up in the energies. Time for a renewal. Like I said, resurrection, vitality, a new beginning. You are definitely finding your self-worth, finding your self-value, trusting your instinct, doing what you need to do to overcome any grief or darkness or pain that has kept you from manifesting alignment with your soulmate and the people that you're meant to connect with. You've learned the wisdom that was necessary to be impartial to things and overcome those impasses so that you could have balance, justice, release the guilt, release the fear, release the doubts, release the bullshit that, you know, has not been so easy, and be reborn into this energy of receiving your blessings, receiving your commitments, and being independent and fanciful, getting it done, working hard, overcoming the bullshit. Yeah, so again, with the hungry ghost, obsession, scarcity, consciousness, attachment, whoever's out there that has this type of energy, like they can't mess with you because you are higher than that. You have a higher energy, you have integrity, you know how to compromise, but you won't compromise what's within you. So those hungry ghosts can't stop you because you are coming from a place of balance and fairness and just energy. And as long as that is what's the case, the Lady of the Gift will continue to give you generosity and blessings, and you can continue to receive and create your map of destiny because you're authentic and you are not allowing it to happen to you. Just keep your, you know, be discerning with everything out there, but know that there's definitely an energy of transformation with the fucking swan energy there. The swan energy was also over here as I split the deck. Swans are going to be significant for you right now, helping you to know which way to go. So be patient, and when you do get, like, you know, discombobulated, let it go. Go into a moment of stillness and allow yourself to reconnect with your natural movement. Use the element of water to help you wash away any of that stuff so you can get back to that calm, tranquil energy. And just know that it is, again, a time of reconciliation, unconditional love, forgiveness, and that light of Christ that is shining through you. You're definitely in your power, I feel. Yeah, definitely. in an energy of elegance and grace. Nothing is going to stop you because you're alchemizing anything that comes your way. It's just helping you to be like boop boop boop, going further, going more ahead. It's like anything they send your way is just helping you, and they might figure that out over some time of like, wow, every time I try to like, you know, sabotage them or get things to not work out for them, look at that, the fucking swan's there. It's like it pushes them closer and closer to where they're meant to be, to who they're wanting to connect with. Things are blooming into your life. So it's like, again, taking whatever sent your way and turning it into prosperity, abundance, love, things blooming in your world is having the opposite effect. Yeah, because you're the wheel of fortune at this time. You're like, oh, thank you for that hate. I'm going to turn it into love. Thank you for that, you know, fucking bullshit. I'm going to turn it into awesome sauce. Keep on sending your weirdness because it's just helping me get my balance and my justice. Seems like you're just instantaneously transmuting, and you are the reason that the other person does not give up. You guys made a soul promise. They see that you are amazing. They hate being so far away. And you are teaching them a lot at this time too. So they are learning a lot from you, and they do want to make things right with you. And they love you more than words could say. All right. You are welcome. I feel sure my guides intervened to create the ending last week. What I mentioned. Okay. Most likely. Yeah, I definitely feel like there has been stuff like that going on where it's like whatever's. Yeah, I just got crossed with the divine destiny, spirituality, divine guidance. Like anything that's coming your way, spirit is like instantaneously supporting you and helping you with that. But it's also you doing it too. It's like you are no longer staying a victim or allowing outside bullshit to mess with you. You've got healthy boundaries. You're saying no. You're not holding on to guilt. You're using energy like the vortex, which is like instantaneously transmuting anything that, you know, people want to send your way, because you get that Lyran master manifesting ancient wisdom. And I feel like you're just in that light right now to be like, bloop, instantaneously take it and turn it into something better. Temperance, balance, wishes coming true. You're just doing a good job at taking it and transmuting it, and they're right there with you to help you to see it and clear it and do what you need to do instantaneously. All right, so let me see, make sure I haven't missed anybody. I think I got Chris, I got Rick. Hello. I got Tarot with the Stars. And I got Crystal. And I think that's it. That's for the people that are in here at the moment. I will end up doing one for what's her name afterwards. Jenny. She's usually not able to come in because she's usually driving at this time. But actually, last time she did have a specific question. So I'm going to have to ask her specific question. But I don't know if there's anybody else in here. Let me know if you are in here and have a question. Any of my peoples. I don't want to miss anybody. Sometimes I feel like everybody's here. Like last month, everybody was here like instantaneously all at once. I was on here for a long time. And then other months, it's like, oh no, I missed it. Oh no, I wasn't there. I get a bunch of messages afterwards like, oh no, help me. I got 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Like do, boom, 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 boom. You are so special. Anybody in here with a question? Hello. I know there's people. I'm trying to think. There's no way to know for sure that they'll get the reading though. What is that girl's name that's always up in here? Songs of Starlight. There's Songs of Starlight, Paloma, Jenny, other people that I always forget. There's another girl that asks. They always ask the same questions too. So it's like, I could do it. Or maybe I'll just come back on next week. I was gonna do it next week because this week was kind of weird. Like all we had last week was a Thursday, so it was kind of like, is this the second Thursday? But it is. It was like, it is the second Thursday by like a day. Thank you again for my dear, you're the best. Thank you. And in the Patreon, if I don't end up doing a live on Bridget Rao, before the end of the month, I'll put out another one of those things to get questions from the people in there. But I am going to try to do one over there again. I've just been trying to regulate myself with the whole, like, getting up. It's not even getting up. It's leaving the house at, like, after, like, sitting here at 2 a.m. being like, which one am I going to get? Which one's going to pay me the most? Okay, I'll take that one. Okay, it starts at 3:15. I got to go. Or it starts at 3:45. I got to go. And then I drive around. And then I come back at, like, 8 in the morning. And then I'm like, wide awake, I can't sleep. And then I do it again the next fucking night after like an hour nap. So by the time I do fall asleep, I sleep for like 24 hours. Or I get on a thing where it's like, oh, I'm finally asleep by 5 p.m. So there's no way I'm getting up at 9 p.m. to go live. I could go live over there at a different time, but I don't think the people who are used to me doing lives will end up being there. I don't think anybody might be there. Even all the people that came around to that channel, I was always posting at like 4 in the morning. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Night owls do night, yes. Definitely, my dad was like, let me know if you want me to go with you. I'm like, there's no fucking way you're gonna go with me. Like, I don't even know what time I'm gonna do it until like after 2 a.m. And then it's like up in the air even then. And then I leave. It's like, and he's just gonna slow me down. He's just gonna slow me down. It's so much easier because at night there's no traffic. There's no, like, even if you do send me to a shit show, there's like, I can get out of the car and put something on someone's house, even if it is like a one-way, there's nowhere to park type of street. Nobody's coming there at 4 in the morning. And they don't send me there at 4 in the morning. They send me all the mansions and all these beautiful fucking oceans. And it's like so many times that I've done it in the morning, I get to the beach at the time of sunrise. Exactly. And I'm like, oh, look at that. And it's so much easier that I have so much extra time. I can actually get out of the car and walk around and not feel like, oh, I'm in a rush. Like, it's just so easy to do them at night. You get less of them. Like, I got 10 stops for $100 the other night. It was done in 2 hours, and it was like 20 minutes away from the house. When the other day, I did one at 11 in the morning, it was $77. It was like 40 fucking packages, which is 40 stops. And it was in Quincy, and I hate Quincy, and it took pretty much the whole time that it was scheduled, like 4 hours to get it done. And it was the worst. I hate going to Quincy. Hate it. Place is a shit show. Less obstacles. Yeah, there's nobody out there. Other than when you first get there to pick stuff up, there's a chaos there. But other than that, when you leave, there's no traffic. There's nobody out there. For the most part, they haven't sent me anywhere scary. It's usually just beautiful houses. Mansions and oceanside fucking places. They send you far away, but I think it's because they send you to places that people actually have money to buy shit. That's how I feel. I'm like, why do you keep sending me out here? But then when I get to the places where I'm going, I'm like, okay, makes sense that these people are the ones buying all the stuff. It doesn't seem to be going to the places that are around here too much. I even sent in a letter to them to be like, hey, is there a reason why you keep sending me so far away? Like, they literally send me to another state almost every morning. And I thought it was because of, like, when I first started with the other thing with the big truck, I was driving for a DSP that was out of that place, out of the next state. What the hell? Not Rhode Island. Is it Rhode Island? Yeah, it is Rhode Island. They were sending me out of the Rhode Island DSP, but the DSP was in the Plymouth one up here, or the Bridgewater one. No, Middleborough one. So now when I go out of Bridgewater, they send me to that place anyways, and I'm like, is it because I originally came out of there? But I don't think it is. I think my last name, like, aligns to it or something. You're the closest hub to them. No, we're not, though. Like, that's the thing. There's other people over there. I've gone out of Kingston. Like, there's a place in Plymouth, Kingston, right? There's an Amazon there. There's an Amazon in Middleborough. And there's an Amazon in fucking Bridgewater. And all three of them have sent me to Rhode Island, which is in another fucking state. But the people that I was driving through originally, out of, like, we have a DSP, here's a big truck for you to drive, they were originally located in Rhode Island, but they had, like, a seasonal pop-up over here in Middleborough because of all the extra business. But their main thing was out of the Rhode Island. So Rhode Island has an Amazon place that can send shit to people. But for some reason, every time I go to do it out of the fucking Bridgewater one, which is at least 40 minutes away from there, they're like, oh, drive over there, way over there. I'm like, okay. And when I get done, it's an hour and 10 minutes home. It's like, there's got to be people that make more sense for this. I feel like it's just them not knowing how to do shit. It seems to be the running theme of all the places that I've worked at, is that they don't know what the fuck they're doing ever, and they don't care because it's not on them. But it's definitely not worth it to be like, oh yeah, 70 cents, because you pay money for gas and wear and tear on the vehicles. So that's why I do those morning ones, because instead of $77, you get like $97 to do 3.5 hours, and it's a lot easier, and it's a lot less congested with the traffic, and but it is weird. Like, it's like my dad and I have both been like, what are they doing? Why are they? And then I'm in the thing on Reddit, and all the people in there say the same shit. They're like, every time I go to get one, it doesn't matter. Like, if I get 10 stops or 20 stops or 50 stops, they send you so far away. Like, you're only supposed to do like a 50-mile radius of the place that you go at, and it's like almost every single time they send you like 40 to 50 miles away. And I'm like, why do you make it harder on us? Do you not want us to help you? Like, you would think if you wanted people to drive for you, you wouldn't send them to the like edges of your rules, but they do. And it doesn't make much sense. So I'm thinking in my head, like, are all the people in Rhode Island driving to fucking this area to deliver stuff? Probably. But I don't know. It's good for the extra money, and it's good because it's like you're done quick. Even if you had to do the full shift, they don't have anything more than 5 hours long. So I can still get everything else done. And you're just awesome sauce at everything. Yeah, man. Well, you know what? I see so many people complain in the thing for it, and I know that had I not done the big truck, this job would be like way more harder for me, and I would absolutely hate every aspect of it and be like, oh my god, because I can see everybody do that. But when you go from driving the big truck from like 10 hours a day with 200 and fucking something stops to the maximum amount of stops you can have is 40, it's like nothing feels that bad. It's like, you could send me anywhere with any amount that you guys would ever possibly give to me, and it will never amount to the bullshit that I did, because after those 200 fucking stops, I would still have to go rescue the people who were slow and didn't know what they're doing, and spend another hour out there getting people's shit back. So I'm grateful that I had that experience, because it literally is like a walk in the park. I had 27 the other night in mansions. Even when I was done, I was like, oh, let me continue to drive around. It's so nice out here. If I was in the van, I'd be like, get me the fuck out of here. I hate my life. This is so much. It is. It's so much easier. I see a lot of people complain about things that they just don't know. Like, they don't realize that they don't have to be like doing what they're doing. Like, oh, it had me do this and do that. And I'm like, you could just override it. You don't have to go to that stop first. You can stop right here. But nobody gave them that like walkthrough. And if you don't do 200 stops in a day, you don't figure that shit out. You just kind of like go with it. But there's a lot of stuff that you don't have to like do, that a lot of people will never figure out, because they don't know, and it's kind of hard to explain it to them. I tried to tell somebody something the other day, and then when I went to post it, the fucking thing disappeared. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not telling them. But I did try to tell them a way to fix their problem. The biggest problem I find at 4 in the morning is like, you go somewhere like with the gated communities and they don't give you a way in. There's no way to come into their gates. And you're not sure if you're gonna be able to get out, and there's nobody like around, or people who want you to call them or deliver it specifically to like their apartment door, but there's no one in. I spent 30 minutes at an apartment the other night trying to get into the second door, and then I got into the second door to find that there was a third door that the fucking thing was behind. So I had to call the place and be like, hey, I cannot get to the Amazon locker behind this third door that's locked that won't be open till 9 a.m. tomorrow, but I'm in here next to a bunch of other packages that are on a fucking shelf. Can I leave it with these, please? Yeah, it sucks. I saw somebody get stuck inside of one of the things, jump the gate, put the code in real quick, and then run to their car to get out. I was lucky enough to get like let into one, and it was an automatic way out. But it is scary being out there with the unknown aspects. Other than that, it's good. I wish we like some of the stuff that they like. I got in trouble for something I can't control. But there was like people who want you to call them when you drop off their stuff, but we don't get their phone number until 8 a.m. So if I'm out there at 4 a.m., I don't have their phone number. I can't call them. And I got dinged for not calling them. And it's like, I can't. You won't let me. Like, I'm not going to sit there till 8. Right in. Oh, yeah. I've written so many notes on people's packages when I do get it to them. Like, people are like, put it in my mailbox. We're not allowed to touch your fucking mailbox, bitch. I let them know that type of stuff. I let them know, like, hey, it'd be nice. Because there was 2 people in that gated community that got stuff, they did not have a code. First person was for the apartment building, which luckily I went up the hill and found that it's really not a gated community from there. It's just a hill that you could walk into, and left it at their door of their apartment complex. And then the second person was a house that was behind that gated thing. So I got lucky, someone was pulling out and I could go in, left it at their house, and then luckily I could get out of there with the automatic gate. But I leave notes on people's packages all the time so that they don't ding me or write me up or say, didn't follow directions. It's like, I was here at 3 a.m. Do you even want me to call you at 3 a.m. to tell you I'm here, knocking at your door, putting stuff out there? I try to be, like, as silent as the night. Just be happy it's fucking there. Next time I'm taking it back with me, and you won't get it, bitch. Can't make anybody happy. But yeah, I guess nobody else is coming, so I'll ask Jenny what she wants for her question, and then I'm gonna post that 2-hour long video that's coming, and maybe I'll come back next Thursday to see if the other people are out there, the ones that I know of for sure. If there's someone that comes later on and sees this part, they can always message me on my WhatsApp, and I'll give you like a couple minute like answer to your question. If you're part of the green names, not just any random old person. If you're a green name person, you can come find me. But yeah, I'm gonna go and post that thing and get it up there because it's been taking fucking forever to do. And I will see the rest of you guys. Maybe I'm gonna do a live on the Bridget Rao channel in between. If not, I'll be over there on my Patreon. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for having such a long time that you got special stickers and pictures and all of that. I will see you guys soon. In Monet. Namaste.